Hi guys, I'm here in Cardiff with the guys from Home for Us. It's great to see you guys. Thank you for giving us a couple of minutes of your time.
Sure.
Yeah,
man.
Welcome back to the UK.
Thank you.
You were in Dublin a couple of days ago, so tell us how that was. Enjoy so
It was great. We were supposed to be there last year this time, and the weather didn't allow us to make it over there. So the fans were very ready for us. It was nice.
Something I thought was pretty cool was I know there were at least 10 different European countries represented at the show in Ireland. So I guess awesome. European home fries like to travel.
Now, do you guys get time to kind of explore the area when you come to the UK, or is it literally just do a show, travel, do a show, travel?
No, we all came in early. The little UK run this time started in Dublin, so we all came in early for that purpose. Yeah.
And you're doing two sold-out shows in London at the Acapella Festival in a couple of days, so that must be like the ultimate gratification for an artist to come over across the Atlantic and do sold-out shows. That must be
for sure. That was last year was our first time over here, and we played the festival then too as well. We didn't really know what to expect, you know, our first time in another country, and it was unbelievable. It was so much fun. The crowd was amazing, and it's sold out instantly this year, so we added a second show.
That's awesome. What do you make of the way that country music's grown all over the world, and why do you think it's become so accessible for the masses?
I mean, I think it's something that normal, everyday working class people relate to, and there's people like that all over the world. And I also think it's part of the ADD culture. Everybody wants something new and something that used to be, a lot of people, where I grew up in the south in the country, you know, on a farm, and I went to school with a lot of people that made fun of me as a kid for liking country music, you know. But something seems to be different these days. People don't hate on it nearly as much, and it just, everywhere we go, people want more and more.
And kind of before you guys came on the scene, there was no a cappella groups really doing country music, so what was it that led you into that path?
No, I mean, it was my idea first, I guess, but Home Free had always done a lot of country music in every show, and it was always well received. And then Tim is from Southeast Texas, so he grew up, you know, in that culture, was always playing on the radio, you know, in the background. I'm the same way. It was just a part of my life. It wasn't something I asked for. It was just something I grew up with, you know. And then the new guy, Adam Chance, he just joined us. He's from Southern Alabama, so he really tips the scales on the whole southern part. So it's I don't know. It just made sense, and vocal harmony lends itself to country music really well.
Now, for the last couple of years, our real Christmas anthem has been "Children Go Where I Send Them" with Kenny Rogers. That must have been a pretty big deal for you guys to.
That's still one of the most surreal experiences we've had, is getting that call from our manager saying Kenny Rogers wants you to sing with him.
That's pretty awesome. Wow.
Well, did you call him and ask him? He said no. He just reached out. What? It's amazing.
That's pretty mind blowing.
And that track, I think it's my favorite track we've done, just musically. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Now, tell us, like, when you go to turn a song into an a cappella version, how does that work? Where on earth do you start to turn it into an a cappella version? Tell us about the process.
I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. But from these days, we kind of just play around in the studio and just build up the track as we go, to be honest with you. Our producer is Darren Rust, who has just done so much in the a cappella world, and he started the group The Blenders, and they still have some of my all-time favorite a cappella recordings. So he's very qualified, and we just kind of get to, the studio is our playground, so we just go in there and have fun with Darren.
That's awesome. And this is the first time we've seen you guys live, so what can we expect from the show tonight? Is it going to be kind of straight up country, or do you mix it up a little bit?
I mean, it'll be a lot like, you know, our YouTube channel, really. It's a little bit of everything, obviously mostly country music, but we'll do some pop stuff and put our country spin on it. Songs from our YouTube channel, songs that we did on the sing-off, and songs from our albums.
And it's a really interactive experience too with the crowd. It's not a normal rock and roll show, you might say. It's something that if you come and see the show, you're going to be a part of it, you know.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And have you got any new music on the way?
Yeah, we're always working on new singles for social media, and then also we'll be releasing a new album this year as well.
That's awesome. We look forward to that.
Yeah.
And best of luck with the rest of the UK trip, and we really appreciate you giving us a couple of minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Signing out from Cardiff.